Hello there and welcome back to Harrenhal. We are doing some things, not too much. Levies slowly going up. Slowly. It would be nice to get 100 ducats and get a household guard going, because that's an extra few men. Just need an excuse to attack someone, really. Brackens. We're not really that much of a Blackwood anymore. I have a Blackwood mother. And a Blackwood in charge of the army, probably, yes. There is a Blackwood in charge of the army, so if he did get the opportunity to attack some Brackens, I'm sure he would take it. I'm sure he would. However, there is no reason to attack these people. There's Harry Woodworth. He's a good knight, but Harry's Rivers isn't someone we want to invite. You don't want to invite Brackens to our court. He is technically a Bracken, so we'll ignore that. Titus Blackwood has died. How are we related? He was the sibling to my grandmother, so he's a great uncle. He's a great uncle. So now it's my cousin once removed in charge of their house. Brendan. Claim it's the High Lordship. Do we have my grandmother? Let me try and place my grandmother in power. Rawny. Sir Rawny Blackwood would be willing to join our court. He is a craven, humble, kind, temperate man. What does my grandmother think? What is she? Lustful. She doesn't really have a care. Hostine. He's craven, kind, arbitrary, charitable, trust. He doesn't really care either, so there's no real reason to attack these people. He's not going to want to become the Lord. We're claiming in his name, but we're not going to. There's no reason to. There's no sort of character who would want to attack the Blackwoods. Mr. Garrett, let him rot. He's been busy helping with Harrenhal. Now, how are we doing intrigue-wise? Who is the Master of Whispers again? That's my master. It is my mother. Very good. Just married to this fool of a man. Salor Carfroze. Sucks. Died of severe stress, did he? Well, he should try rebuilding Harrenhal. That's how you get real stress. Work is faster by 4, work is slower by 2. Ah. The Sea Guard is doing stuff. What's this? Lord Duncan's opinion of me goes up. Oh, that's good. Maybe I should put you to work somewhere else, maybe on Riga. Improve relations or fabricate claims? No, improve relations with Willowwood. Improve the relations with Willowwood. Very good. Get this man liking me. I don't want them plotting to overthrow me. It's already easy enough to die. I don't need them helping each other. What's this? Paramount Jasper has inherited Lordship of the Gates of the Moon from Coleman, who for some reason was in charge of that outpost. For some reason. Indeed, Flint's Fingers, you served Flint's Finger from the guy. Oh, she's married to Kevin Lannister for some reason. Let him rot. Yes, he can get to work on the castle if he so wishes. If he so wishes, he may leave. How long have they been in jail for? 10 years apiece. Not that bad. Could be a lot worse. In fact, I should have saved and got the guards as opposed to the farm. Quincy Masters died. Who cares? I was worried it might have been one of my brothers when I first heard that. My brothers being people who are actually important. My father's been dead for a few years now. Yeah, 4 years he's been dead. Damn. 4 years. My father's been dead for 4 years, mate. I've been a lord for all this time. I'm 10 years old. 10. Wait, what does that say his siblings? A High Lord? Randall Tarley's sibling? I thought Robert Baratheon killed his sibling. Yeah, Bradwell. Ah, Harrenhal band. He's got his son, who's pretty useless. Tarley. I think that's a better match, marrying a Tarley. There's a Tarley on pick, and I grew up in their hall. And I am a very fussy boy. I'm sure I can keep breaking between my women. I'm sure that makes perfect sense. Very fussy man. A Tarley girl, range of betrothal, very good. We'll have a match to a Tarley. Very good. They're betrothed to House Tarley, who's half Ashford. Well. Or Gerald of Appleton killed this man in an accident. Wait, hang on a second. Princess of Dawn is an Ashford. Oliver II, son of Oberyn Martell of Starfall. That's not Oberyn Martell. Oh well, moving on. Dawn is fucked in this mod at the moment. They have several glitches and such issues. Some money didn't even go up, it went down. This is kind of pretty bad. Hey, once more, not less. Or as well. And the Boltons have been defeated once again. Bruce Ivy. Oh, his twin died. How about that? You have twins, one's a stillborn, one's not. Tion Cressy has been up to no good. Who is Master of Laws? Loston. Honest, ruthless. Mate, you're imprisoned. He failed and he's gone back to his court. He's gone back to the Cressy court. Who's up, Quincy? And him, Karen Fair. He's been put straight to work. He is now the Master at Arms, despite being shit. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Promotion. Oh, Shettering, you never had any lords in my land. Cressy, you have... Oh, I'm afraid Tion would even come back. Lucian would come back. For some reason, these people want to come back. So's Horn, anyone? There is a hog. A hog diplomat. A pretty terrible character there. House Birch. Oh, what's coming from House Birch? No good brooks. We've already checked there. There's no one who wants to come over from these surrounding lands. They all want to just hang about in their own little areas, their own little worlds. Castle levy is slowly increasing. Very good. We get 5,500 men. We are very powerful. Very powerful house. House Whent. Are we the second most powerful house in the Riverlands? I think we are. Oh, yes. We are the second most powerful house in the entire Riverlands. I'm only 10 years old. We probably have more levies than... No. Moving on. Bruce Bolton has been killed. Another beheaded by Lord Stark. 3 generations of Boltons beheaded by Eddard Stark. Where did his daughter marry off to? Nowhere. We got anyone? Want to marry a Lady Stark? Joshua Cox? Nope. He's too lowly of a rank. He's just a knight. He cannot possibly marry the lady. Could not possibly do it. Not possible, my good sirs. How you doing, Carhold? Harrion Pegleg. What a nickname. Who killed your father? Craig of Esmals. Who was slain by Craig of Esmals. Killed himself in personal combat, making him a kinslayer. Interesting. Is that Arnulf? There's R4. It's been a long day outside, and Lord Stannis of Darkdale says it is time to head back home. What's Stannis doing with us? He is carrying some heavy bags. Maybe this time I can beat him. Race? Help him with the bags. We are a ruthless and cruel race. He is too fast. Stannis is a cheater. He's too fast. I'm now playful. A playful man. After Randall Tarley, which is me to be a great warrior. What's this? Harm? You've caused harm with Raymond Vance. Has siblings. No one of note. Leave them be. We'll leave them be. There's no need to worry about anything else. We'll just hang about and wait for Harrenhal to be rebuilt. When I come of age, I've got to try and have a fuck ton of kids again. So do you, or as well. Share a birch. Playful, rowdy. Some others depressed, temperate, lustful, wrath, proud, arbitrary. Stellan. Actually, who is the Edgerton is the what kind of man is he? Proud, authoritative, diligent. He seems like the kind of man who would try to get a match for his own family. Any female Edgertons? No, there's not. Alright, never mind. Well, I guess no, he wouldn't go for a rival house. Anyone around these areas he would go for? That's Rowlingford. That's Rosby. No, well, I'm sure there's somewhere a better match that can be arranged. One that comes with an alliance, perhaps. I don't get an alliance from here, do I? No alliances there. We don't need alliances so much. The third boy. Maybe send him off any Riverlanders. Besides Becca there. Lady Darry. Let's have a look at the House Darry. He's not too weak. Intro between Lady Darry and the youngest boy, Forsyth. They will take it. Very good. We'll see how that goes. He has accepted it. Oh, thank you, Lord Darry. Would you like an alliance? You would indeed. House Darry will be our good friends. With their 2,000 men. And their little bit of land, which we do not border. Do they own Wickham? Or is that Freyland? That is Darryland. House Terrick. And House Wayne. Who can be imprisoned? Loston. He's a pretty good diplomat. I'm sure he'll talk his way out of it. What's he doing? Fabricate claim on the High Lordship of Harrenhal. He is trying to do a bit of shit. He is a he's a guy. Do you like him or not? Don't really care. He is the Justicer. He is the Master of Laws. So will he really imprison himself? No. But the Spy Master would ask him to stop. She is proud. She will ask him to stop. He will not stop. He will not stop. He has to be imprisoned, and I think my mother will arrange his arrest if he will not stop. Has to be done. He's risen up. We're calling House Darry to our aid. raise our personal men alongside those of our supporters. Arrange our armies at Shoreham. We have an organizer here to get these guys out, Brian. 19th, 5th. Ah, blood sacrifice, very good. Answer prisoners, slit their throats. Excellent. Old one has been sacrificed. Work is faster by 5. Let's sit down these men then if they cannot get away. We'll simply arrange our movements over here. Lord Brendan Blackwood has died. The Loston rebellion should be put down. We gave them good lands, thinking they were a loyal house. Ah! The Ironborn, alongside the Starks, the Tyrells and the Dornish, are trying to put the Targaryens back in power against the Baratheons, who are supported by the Lannisters, the Tullys, and the Vale. We'll stay separate for now. The Blackwoods have also gone separate. We'll remain separate for a little while. We'll see how things go. We've got to deal with our own realm at the moment, so we'll put the army into their positions. Get these men on the flanks. We'll have the armies led by Clements, with a flank by Willard the Bat Star, and we'll have Kenoff. We'll bring him along. We'll march straight off to war. We'll put these guys down. We'll attempt to become uninvolved in this war, and we'll watch to see who comes about. Good, we're going to catch some of his men. Excellent, 200 dead. We're not going to catch him now, but we could lay siege to Atlanta. He is leading troops in his Gorf, so there's no point in doing that. He does have an heir, however. Let's try and sandwich in between our two armies. He's going to be stuck in Shoreham, so we'll attack him there. Hopefully the Darries will join us. No, they're going the other way. Come on, Darries, this way, fellows. Oh, he's getting away again. He's just running around in circles. I'm sure we'll eventually get him around this God's Eye as people just keep going round and round and round. We could always change our general to the organizer. Alright, we need to get Brian in charge here. Kenoff going to be replaced by Clement, and we are going to catch them. Very good. Excellent, they have been caught. Their army is under attack. Excellent. Take them out. Perfect. Harry has been captured. We must enforce our demands. Very good. He, however, has been a bit of a dick. He shall lose his title. And his brother will be granted a title instead. Lordship of Atlanta. Very good. His brother... leader of the army caught him. He was the Justice Sir. The Castellan is proud, cynical, just. He's a justful man. Ah, and my mother is wrathful. I think it's just that he loses his head, and it's wrathful that he loses his head. I think that the previous Lord of Atlanta has to die. Which shame, Harry Loston was a very good character. Simon isn't as good. He'll probably hate me for killing his brother, but it has to happen. He has to die. Executed by beheading. He has to lose his head. He just has to. It's the only way. It's the only just way. We will now lay down our arms. And the side of the Tyrells, which includes the Tarleys, who I'm staying with, have sided with the Targaryen. So what I'm going to do I'm going to try and become neutral. She's lost an eye. Oh, Victorian, how do I get a say in this war? I don't want to be in this war. Let me have a say. Where is it? Decide Civil War sides. Hello? What's we need new justice, sir? We'll give that position to... Nayland. Get him in position and we'll replace him as a bodyguard. Resign him as a bodyguard. Get instead... our son, we'll put him in there. That'll do for this episode. We'll try and become neutral in the war, but that will happen next time. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.